imaginative new ways to drive innovation and success. A number of these stories revolve around the explosive growth of phenomena such as MySpace, Innocentive, Flickr, Second Life, YouTube, and the Human Genome Project. These organizations are harnessing mass collaboration to create real value for participants and have enjoyed phenomenal successes as a result. Many mature firms are benefiting from this new business paradigm, and we share their stories too. Companies such as Boeing, BMW, and Procter & Gamble have been around for the better part of a century. And yet these organizations and their leaders have seized on collaboration and self-organization as powerful new levers to cut costs, innovate faster, co-create with customers and partners, and generally do whatever it takes to usher their organizations into the 21st century business environment. This book, too, is the product of several long-running collaborations. In the last few years, the New Paradigm team has conducted several large multi-client investigations to understand how the new web, sometimes called the Web 2.0, changes the corporation and how companies innovate, build relationships, market, and compete. A $3 million study in 2000 to 2001 examined the rise of an increasingly mobile and pervasive web and its impact on business models. In 2003, we raised $2 million to study web-enabled transparency as a new force to foster powerful networked businesses and trust. In 2004 to 2005, a $4 million program explored how new technology and collaborative models change business designs and competitive dynamics. The conclusion from all of this work is striking and enormously positive. Billions of connected individuals can now actively participate in innovation, wealth creation, and social development in ways we once only dreamed of. And when these masses of people collaborate, they collectively can advance the arts, culture, science, education, government, and the economy in surprising but ultimately profitable ways. Companies that engage with these exploding web-enabled communities are already discovering the true dividends of collective capability and genius. To succeed, it will not be sufficient to simply intensify existing management strategies. Leaders must think differently about how to compete and be profitable, and embrace a new art and science of collaboration we call Wikinomics. This is more than open source, social networking, so-called crowdsourcing, smart mobs, crowd wisdom, or other ideas that touch upon the subject. Rather, we are talking about deep changes in the structure and modus operandi of the corporation and our economy, based on new competitive principles such as openness, peering, sharing, and acting globally. The results of this foundational research are proprietary to the members that funded it, including more than 100 in-depth reports and countless executive briefings, seminars, and workshops. However, our work with these companies inspired us to devote weekends and evenings to write a book that would take this work to the next level and inspire a broad audience to apply its ideas, frameworks, and guidelines. We conducted more than 100 interviews and discussions with key players in this revolution. Unless otherwise footnoted, all quotes in this book come from these conversations. In the process, we, as authors, learned something about collaboration, too. We authored these pages on separate continents, with Don working primarily from Toronto, Canada, and Anthony based in London, England. When we were both working on the manuscript at the same time, we hooked up with a Skype connection, talking, exchanging material, or being silent as appropriate. At times, it felt like we were in the same room. We have also collaborated intensely with more than 100 leading thinkers and practitioners. Their roles in bringing this book to life are graciously acknowledged at the end of the book. In one interesting twist, we decided that the best way to come up with